Hey there, Lynx here, welcome to another episode of NEKOPARA 3, Volume 3. Let's see if Maple plays the guitar better now? Or at least if she grasped the basics, maybe? Ow. I mean, did she say just... Yeah, I mean, table for two, so I guess they will be dining, right?
Oh, プルメ。朝もケーキセット用に頼むわ。オッケー、すぐ出すわ。メープルお姉ちゃん、補充用の紅茶ってこれでいいの？あ、それそれ、ありがとう。補充はこっちでやっとくから置いといて。
Ah, you're totally back to normal, Maple. I look out the store through the window that separates the kitchen from the lobby.
はい、すっかり元気ですね。最近は家でも楽しそうにずっとギターの練習してますし。
Great.
毎日すごく充実してるみたいですよ。それもこれもカショウさんのおかげですね。
What? I told you it's not. We continue the conversation we've had many times. Many. Meanwhile, Cinnamon beats a bowl of whipped cream with the hand mixer. I have a bad feeling about this. I wasn't thinking of that, but I was actually afraid she would drift off into her own world with that. Anyway, what's wrong, Cinnamon? You're drifting off, aren't you? Maybe she isn't. I mean, she is a beginner, so... Maple is all you really talk about, huh? I know it's maybe a wrong assumption, maybe it's not, but could it be that those two are not actually best friends, but they have like the feelings of possibly being together? Like Cinnamon and Maple? I mean, I think it would make sense. The vibrations of the mixer knock a wooden spoon to the floor. Did you turn off the mixer? Hey, Cinnamon! What's wrong? Are you okay? She crouches on the ground, clutching her chest, and I rush over to her. Suspicious. You definitely aren't okay! What's wrong? Where's her? But... Wait, what? You mean you are still growing? Wow. Yeah, this is what happened in my mind as well, the dots. Your bra. Is that all this? I suddenly feel worn out. When she squatted down clutching her chest like that, 1,000 terrible possibilities flashed through my mind! I take a deep breath and straighten myself out. Sugar buys those for you, doesn't she? If they don't fit, you should let her know. On the other hand, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was her plot.
なんですけど、
her idea actually, but no.
あまりに頻繁すぎてしぐれちゃんに悪くて。
What? So it's gotten to that point, huh? Catgirls do grow quickly, but she's growing faster than most. We are trying to focus on, well, you know, on what camera focused. No, bet wrong. I can't look at her like that. I can't. I smack myself on the head. Still, it's something you need. Even if you try to make do, you're going to need a new one eventually, right? Plus, if it's seriously making your daily life that hard. Besides, there are ones that aren't really expensive, aren't there? Let's go. Even if I have...
でもブラっておっぱいを彩るものじゃないですか。
Yes, but...
そんな安物だとちょっと可愛くないっていうか。
Good point. Huh?
いえ、私どっちかっていうと大きい方じゃないですか。合わないブラだときついですし、形も崩れちゃうじゃないですか。
Mm-hmm.
だからあんまり安っぽいのは抵抗があるんですよね。
Makes sense. I get it. I don't know what to say to Cinnamon who's speaking so authoritatively on the subject. She's pretty proud of her chest, isn't she? I mean, are you surprised? Coconut should take example, as I said in the past. Well, it's not like I can really touch on the topic, after all. The sub... I mean, yeah... Okay, I literally jumped the text myself. I'll give you some money then, so go out and buy a new one, please.
そんなの悪いですから。
Yes, I can. That's my authority. It's fine. You've done more than enough to deserve it. I bought a guitar for Maple, after all. I mean... What kind of bra could be worth the same... I mean, can you imagine? I mean... What are the prices, by the way? I don't know. I can't just pretend to not notice that you're in pain.
それでしたら、そのカシオさんに命令されてきついのを
Stop!
作ってるって
Stop!
ことにすれば。
Don't! Stop! No! Ha!
そういうプレイだと思えばきついのもハーハーできますので。
You clearly spent way too much time with Shigura.
それならお互いにウィンウィンっていうか。
Go buy a new bra! I, Bob Cinnamon, who's begun to pound heavily on the head. Like this. What kind of playing is that? Cinnamon sure doesn't try to hide her true self. I mean, sure, supposedly they are better for the eye, but you've got to think of yourself first, okay?
でしたら次のお休みでいいですか？
Sure. No, you should go and buy it as soon as possible.
ああ、いえ、そういうことではなくて、
Huh? It's not.
カシオさんが付き合ってくださるんですよね。
Fine. I mean, when it comes to choosing ones, I have no clue. I mean, only, I guess, given the fact that I did work at a sports store and we did have some sports bras, yes, I guess with that I could help you. But with, like, every day, maybe, I don't know. Maybe. What? I don't think I need to be there for you to buy a bra.
いくら鈴持ちでも猫一匹でちゃんとしたお店には入れないですよ。飼い主か保護者の同行が必要なお店もあるんですよ。
Is that how it is? Seriously? I didn't think there was a rule like that. And they might know that you don't know, so they use that. I think I have heard of sorts like that. Maybe for presidents, high-class clothing or proper underwear. But I don't really feel like I can ask Shigure about that sort of thing. Someone is overly excited about the fact. Let's go right now! Got it. So now I have plans for my next day off. I'm to go bra shopping with Cinnamon. I mean, no problem. Cool. No, it's just a normal shopping trip. It's not? Take notes, guys. I know there is 89% of you in the last 28 days that are guys, okay? So, take notes. Normal man would probably be embarrassed to do that for. What? Why would you be embarrassed about that? I'm surrounded by 360 degrees of underwear. The clerics are, of course, women, and this whole situation feels incredibly awkward. I just want to get out of here. I mean, you say that, but back when I wasn't in that sports store yet, I don't remember exactly the position, but I don't think it was a work at the store. I think it was something related to social media or whatever. I did apply for a company that basically specializes in selling female underwear. Yeah, and I think it was social media, yeah. I did not get a response for... Anyway, the more I think about this, the more it hurts. Nothing. Work. Okay. Someone stop her. I mean, 13 minutes, I guess, and in those 13 minutes we basically were with her. She lasted long enough. I love those additions, like, you know, flying notes or flying hearts. This is absolutely good. NEKOWORKS really know what they are doing. Anyway, calm down, I'm serious. I warned Cinnamon, noticing that she's in strangely high spirits. In the first place, this isn't even an affair. I don't mind that. Well, I did say I'd take you shopping. Besides, I can't just let one of our family's Catgirls suffer. I know you're worried about Shigure too, right? I pat Cinnamon's head. Look. Tick, tick, tick. Tick, tick. Okay. Cinnamon purrs happily. So together we head toward her favorite underwear store.
いろいろあると迷っちゃいますね。
I mean, first of all, look for the ones that will be comfortable. Then the look. Or maybe first the look and then find which is comfortable. Whatever.
カショウさんはこれとこれならどっちがいいと思いますか?
I only see one fall, so I guess we'll go with this one. She holds two types of underwear, one in each hand, up to her body. Sim looks up at me, waiting for an answer. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm a man, so I don't really know what's good and what's bad. I mean, you do know what's good and what's bad for your eye. Right? Someone wants to show me what she looks like in underwear. This is not going to end well. I'm now very aware of the fact that there is no escape from the underwear all around me. Crap! I can see a female clerk store clerk staring daggers at me. I know I should do my best to act as dignified as possible, so like me. But I am a man after all, and this is a struggle many men face in their lives. What are you talking about? Say what you want, mate, but it can be enjoyable. Actually, going shopping with woman. I mean, it can, yeah. Anyway, my desire to escape the store is increasing, but I answer her as diplomatically as possible. I mean, it can be as long as it doesn't happen every freaking weekend. Anyway.
そうですよね。わかりづらいですもんね。じゃあ、カショウさんの答えやすいように質問を変えますね。カショウさんはどっちの方がそそりますか?
Again, I can only see one, so and it looks decent. I'm not going to answer that question. I grin bitterly as I shift my gaze towards something that isn't cinnamon.
わかってます。冗談ですよ。
No, it wasn't.
照れてるカショウさんがなんだか可愛くって。
See? I mean, it's not as bad as I was talking in the very beginning of first NEKOPARA. That she gives me the vibes of like yanderish. That was overkill for me. But she has this a little demon in her that wants to bully someone. A little bit.
普段はこんなカショウさん見れませんし。
Cinnamon's eyes sparkle as she smiles with delight. With delight. I mean, I didn't realize how sadistic she could be. At least she's not the Sakura games level. They really destroy characters with that. I'm pretty sure she knew this was going to happen and planned this whole thing out. Then again, I mean, NEKOPARA is way better. I do like Sakura games, but they are not even close to the level of NEKOPARA. Anyway. Her ears twitch playfully and she lets a little giggle escape. Suddenly, I see an employee heading our way. Oh.
あら、シナモンちゃん、いらっしゃいませ。今日はしぐれちゃんと一緒じゃないんですね。
Brother.
そうですね。しぐれちゃんは今日は予定があって。ああ、そうなんですね。今日一緒にいらっしゃってるのはもしかして恋人さんですか？違いますよ。しぐれちゃんのお兄さんです。
Nice to meet ya.
私のもう一人のご主人様みたいな方ですよ。そうなんですね。誤解しちゃうところでした。
They continue to chat and exchange jokes. I guess I shouldn't be surprised since this is her favorite underwear store. My urgent need to run away is only getting stronger. I positively nod along with their conversation, all the while maintaining my pained smile as best I can. Then the employee asks about me again.
カショウさんは本当に猫思い、女性思いの方なんですね。
Huh? Do I? What do you mean by that? I skirt around the subject, unsure of what she's getting at.
女性にとって下着は大事なものですから。胸の大きな方にとってはなおさらです。形が合ってないとすごく不快感もありますし、ブラ紐が細いと食い込んで痛みも。
Take notes, guys.
そもそも男性の方は下着売り場は苦手と同行してくださる方の方が少ないですから。
I mean, you clearly have not been in Poland when basically shopping is like every weekend thing. I mean, really, it is. I don't know why people do that, and yeah, I mean, you could do so many other things, but no! Let's go shopping. And, you know, I mean, men go as well, of course, but from what I've seen, it ends up a lot of times in quarrels. Pretty much. I mean, yeah, whatever. Let's go.
ちゃんとした下着を一緒に付き合って選んであげるなんて。猫思いのいいご主人様ですね。
I mean, I guess the moment she started acting and said about what's going on, we went, yeah. She smiles at me, her expression radiant and completely free of ill intent. Nah, well, I'm not really that.
猫思いのすっごくいいご主人様です。私なんておっぱいだけが取り柄のメス猫なんですけど。
What are you talking about?
でもすごく優しくて家族として大事にしてくれます。
Stop trying to make me blush! Simon beams back at the employee, nodding over and over again. Having someone sing me praises while I'm standing right here feels really weird. Still, if that's how Cinnamon really feels, I'm happy. My smile has turned from pain to embrace, and I nod in response to Simon's praise.
猫ちゃんがパートナーって方もいらっしゃいますしね。ご主人様もこれだけしっかりした可愛い猫ちゃんなら安心でしょ。
Level-headed?
下着の買い替え回数は少し多くて困っちゃうかもですけど。
No. Yeah, Cinnamon sure is level-headed. In fact, I think she could afford to be a little more selfish even beyond underwear shopping. I mean, she's not selfish at all, that's true. Every person needs some selfishness in them. Cinnamon's eyes widen in surprise.
やっぱりシナモンちゃん大事にされてるんですね。そんなこと言ってくれるご主人様なかなかいないですよ。
Bastards!
はい。カショウさんは素敵なご主人様ですから。
Cinnamon stumbles over her words, clearly impressed.
私はカショウさんさえ良ければ恋猫の末席に加えてもらう心の準備はいつでもできてますよ。
That's not funny!
いいえ、冗談じゃないですよ。最近はかっこいいとこばっかり見せてもらってますし、嫌だったらこんなこと冗談でも言えませんし。
She giggles impishly.
シナモンちゃんも積極的ね。じゃあ下着はご主人様に選んでもらいましょうか。はい、カショウさん好みの選んでください。
No, seriously, I have no idea what to even look for, okay? I tried to deflect Simon's spirited request. She should be asking the employee, not me. I mean, I told you. First the look, then it will be the... Yes or no?
カショウさんとのお買い物楽しかったですね。
Simon is carrying a bag decorated with the logo of the underwear store. Campus, or maybe Treehouse, or maybe Coca-Cola. Anyway, As she walks, she carefully hugs it to her chest in a tight grip.
でも本当に良かったんですか？その結構高いのいくつも買ってもらっちゃって。
It's nasty, so I don't mind. Especially since you help me out every day. I think it's okay to let me spot you a little. Here, have some pats as well. I pat the object looking Cinnamon on the head one more time. If there's anything you don't feel comfortable telling Shigure, you can always tell me. I mean, I'm your master, aren't I? I don't like saying this. I don't like this line. Kind of. She gazes at me with a gentle expression and her smile is one of happiness. Uh-oh.
カショウさんって本当に優しくてかっこいいですね。みんながメロメロになっちゃうの分かっちゃいます。
Cinnamon clings to my arm, hugging it tight. Hey! Not in public!
じゃあ、外じゃなければいいんですか？
Well, I maybe.
でもいいじゃないですか。今は誰もいないですし。
Creamy top. Oh, maybe this is that store. The creamy top kind of would make sense. And restaurant plants must be for vegetarians.
さっきわがまま言っていいって言ってましたよ。それとも。
Wait. Like I didn't register the previous line somehow. More selfish. Or would you... Wait, you what? What? It's possible. I mean, I guess. Wait, if she's like this all year long, then she's doing actually a very good job. What do you mean by that?
妹たちに先に処女卒業されちゃってますけど、でも脳内経験だけは圧倒的に勝ってますからね。
I told you not to say things like that in public. I gently bob her on the head with my free hands.
さっきも言いましたけど、嫌いだったらこんな。
I don't hate you. What are you talking about? How dare you? I don't hate you, Cinnamon. That's not the issue here.
じゃあ私も恋猫にしちゃいます。お試しもありですよ。
I told you not to joke about stuff like that. That's not what I had in mind when I told you to be a bit more selfish.
にゃーん、カショウさんってばお堅いんですから。そんなところもいいんですけどね。
I feel like we're getting closer. Cinnamon voices an innocent little She twists my arm harder and presses herself up against me as if begging me to pamper her. Damn, she's soft. The thought pops into my head before I can stop it and I slap myself on the cheek. No, I won't do this again. I did this once already. I regret doing that. That's still not my definition of being a little more selfish. Try moving away from that particular idea. You don't have to support Mabel all the time. You should think about what you want as well.
自分のことですか？そうですね。楽しくいられればそれでいいかなって。今も十分幸せですし、ゴロゴロ。
Is that going to be enough to last you for now? We keep walking as Cinnamon continues to coil herself around me. I'm very aware of the stairs we're getting as I drop her off at the nearest station. Oh, she's going to... Okay. Where did you get those? Ah, Patisserie gave them to me. That's kind of true. But it's night, so I guess we can still go on? Yeah, let's do it. A few days later, supposedly, but it's night, and there it was day, so let's say a few minutes later. Or something like this.
夏、 看板中に入れて店じまいの準備してくれ。了解。力仕事は任せといて。
By the way, お疲れ様。
ショコラとバニラは掃除。掃き掃除と窓拭き頼むぞ。掃除も了解です、あずにゃ。
Also, this actually still makes me a little uncomfortable, like Azunyan, because it's in Kaon.
ちょっと掃除道具持ってくる。
It kinda belongs to there.
モンシナとプルメイは在庫数えてレジ集計しといてくれ。私は歌唱の仕込みちゃちゃっと片付けてくるわ。それぞれ終わったら着替えて終了な。はーい。じゃあ私がレジ系するわ。シナモンは在庫確認お願いしていいかしら。あ、めいちゃん。
お疲れ。
あとは私やっとくから、めいちゃんは先に上がっていいよ。え、何言ってんのよ。別にやるわよ。でもめいちゃんは帰ってギター弾きたいでしょ。いや、練習はするけど、こっちだって仕事なんだからいいわよ。いいのいいの。私は別に帰ってやることがあるわけじゃないし。
That's actually pretty sad.
親友としてめいちゃんの応援がしたいだけだからね。いや、別にそれとこれとは。いいからいいから、めいちゃんは頑張って。歌唱さんには私から伝えるね。あ、ちょっと。歌唱さん、めいちゃんは先に上がってもらっていいですか？めいちゃんの仕事は私がやるので。
Sure, I don't mind.
ありがとうございますってことでね。ねえ、頑張ってね。よーし、頑張っちゃおうかな。
Precious, so precious. Whoa, whoa! Look at the time! No way! It's 10 p.m. by the time I finish preparing. Everyone has left the store by now, probably. In the silence of the shop, I stretch out my stiffened body. I'm still going to. I take off my apron and leave the kitchen. Oh, wait, Cinnamon, you're still here. I was correct about that. Yes, yes, otsukare. She sticks out her tongue slightly and tilts her head. There's someone else here, of course. Someone's the only one left. You could have asked for my help if you were having trouble. It does look that way. She was sorting through some loose receipts. You could have finished in half the time if Maple was here to help you. A troubled smile. I still want to be her best friend. I remember what Simon said a while ago. I pat her on the back as she's gathering receipts. Boop, boop. But because I can't pat the back, I have to do it like this. Okay, I'll take it from here. You can go, Cinnamon. It's gonna take some time for you to reach home from here. Which means you are staying. I take the stack of receipts from Cinnamon's hands. Hmm? I don't see what that in that case was for. You are so not kidding, I can tell. Yep. She mischievously sticks out her tongue. Yeah, just hurry up and get changed. I'll walk you to the station. For your best friend, huh? Those words stuck at my mind. I know she wants to support Maple, but she's overdoing it. I'll keep a watch over her and see how she does. Simon's actions lately have me worried. I couldn't gather up the receipts. This will be where we end the episode 5. Of course, the note as per usual. Episode 5. It's weird, but just having this actually is super helpful. Because also, once I load the game, I know how many episodes are recorded. This is awesome. Anywho, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you tomorrow as well, because tomorrow next episode. And have a great day. Bye bye.